This is gonna be short, so yeah, I think it's gonna be short. Because I have to go actually make something for something special, so yeah. Say the coolest words, you just break my heart. Because I'm over here working my ass off. Why is it so hard to see? I tell myself I would bleed. I'm just like you're like me. Perfect human are we? Shall we tell? I'm gonna slave for all you fuckers to see. Shall you tell? Harsh words if you don't get it. Wait a minute. Here we go. You afraid to die? You scared? Hee. Let's see what kind of creepy things we could read today. Let's see. Scary stories that you can tell in the dark. Let's see. Let's see. Talk, tick, talk, tick, talk. Oof. There was a hiccup, and it was weird. Okay. Can't find. Oh, this is good. This one that is 19 real scary stories that will haunt your dreams.
Okay, so let's read one. I think I've already read this one, but I'm going to read it again. Okay, let's read it. You think you heard all the real ghost stories at the point, but nothing scares you. We beg to disagree. I'm sure you do, because I don't get scared that easily. To prove there's still um, yeah, to prove you wrong. Scary stories we ask our dear readers and good people to read in to share their scary ghost stories. Planning on getting a good night's sleep tonight. Thanks again. These 1903 ghost stories will have your questioning the pump you hear in what you hear at night. Ooh, scary. Okay. 1. The knock on the door, dead of the night. Something strange happened, and there was my grandma. One night, they stand up and late watching The Walking Dead. Ooh, I like that show. Their grandma had never seen shows before, so they spent the whole few nights beginning to into the into the night. It was about 4 a.m. when the two turned off the television and lights and called it a night. Their grandma went into her room and our resident user went to the bathroom to brush their teeth. That was when they heard the lights knock right behind them. Okay. Since the bathroom was connected to my grandmother's room, the absence it was their creak. So to say they were in the bathroom. They answered but didn't get a response. When they left the bathroom and met their grandma in the hallway, she asked her what user wanted. Confused, the writer said that they thought she was one knocking on the bathroom door, but grandma had also heard 3 knocks in her door and thought it was the Reddit's user. Okay. As it turned out, wait. Let me make sure this. I think this is a different thing, but I don't know if it's connected to this one. But as it turns on, they both heard a quiet, discreet knock. They scared their house to make no one had broken in, double cracked the locks, and finally went to bed. Oh, it is. The grandma had her son and one say that has been missing for a months or years now. The user believes that the knocks is something to do with the missing man. Perhaps they were trying to reach out their beloved family. Okay, that was not scary. How was that supposed to give me nightmares? Okay. How is that supposed to give me nightmares? Your message was rejected. I don't see nothing. Unless you deleted it. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. Um. I'm gonna read 2 more, and then I'm going to just talk to you guys. So. The shoe in the riverbed? Okay, let's read this. A few years ago, I had just been through a rough divorce from their high school sweetheart. The the best friends had taken a disturbing them, but taking a long road trips. One morning they were on their way to Carlsbad. Carlsbad, New Mexico. When they passed the river dam, they were drinking cider and snacking when a pair decided to explore the dried riverbed. It was obvious that they weren't the first ones to get in through the riverbed. The pair could see a human crane and feline footprints in the mud. They then started to feel an odd position, like they were being watched. The friend caught the riders' attention and called them over. There was a bone in the ground, what they now believe what was a scored cold. At first they thought it was beef and pork bone on the same kind. They confused looking around in the river bed when they found a strange rust-colored rock sticking out from the sand. When they got closer, they realized it was a burned little girl's shoe. The resident user stepped back and ran forward, pressing to the kid. The kid kicked the shoe. Soon they heard a little girl's voice shout, "No, please don't!" They looked around but didn't see anyone besides themselves and their friend. The friend asked why they were stopped, and they realized, "Didn't you hear that little girl?" Both confused. They decided to shrug it off and continue on their way. Meanwhile, their feeling that someone was watching them grew stronger. A few minutes later, they spotted another bone. Now they began to get scared. The bone was currently a human. The friend called the non-emergency police number for Carlsbad and they reported what they saw. 1 week later, they realized they received a call from the Carlsbad police and had called to report the bones that were found were indeed human. During the two were questioned and evenly informed that the rust-colored rock actually wasn't a rock at all, but shell have picked it up and truck has disappeared along with the family of three had been carrying, a man, woman, and their daughter. It made the resident user think back to the girl's shoe sticking out of the mud and the voice that you heard. Could the little girl have spoken directly to them? You may never know. Okay, that's not scary, but it's kind of weird to hear that a human bone. But I mean, whatever. Okay, actually, I'm gonna quit because my voice really hurts for reading. So yeah, we're just gonna talk. Which I would be doing like a live stream of me playing a game, but for some reason it's not letting me and it's stressing me out. So we're gonna do it this way, like always. So yeah, which is very stressful. So, do any of you guys celebrate Halloween, and what would you be for Halloween? Because Halloween's actually next week sometime. I think it's Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. But yeah, if you do celebrate, where are you going to be? And if you don't have to tell me. Because there's some people that don't celebrate it. That was weird. Okay. What is this? I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to say. Guess I'll read another scary story. I honestly don't know. Oh, geez. A Ouija board warning. Oof. I don't really think I should read that one. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. Okay, let me look. Oh, that's creepy. The ghost in the house. Ooh, this sounds interesting. I'm actually gonna read this one. Okay. Has always. Oof. Hang on. Okay, it starts off has always been into. Yeah. Okay. Oh. It's from 1976. Has always been into paranormal and has existed fair number of interests throughout their life. Recently married, the picture of this is so weird. Okay, they've recently moved into a beautiful. They recently moved into a beautiful little house in a quiet neighborhood. They had only been living there a short time when they started noticing strange things. The first happened while Charlie was upstairs in his bed and they were upstairs watching television. Suddenly, he ran into the living room and asked if they had just been in the bedroom. They answered no, and Charlie was panicked. He said that he had been laying down in a bed and somebody had pushed the blankets up to see his feet were exposed, yeah. And a cold hand had touched his foot. To avoid the spirit, they moved their room to a different room in the house, but they actually continued. If I seen somebody in my house, it was ghosts, I'm moving out right away. I don't care if I just moved there. They heard a heavy footstep going up and down the stairs. I lost my place. Hold up. I was looking at my phone. Okay, footsteps down the stairs, and panes would spin clocks would spin clockwise on the counter. Dark, full figures would walk past their figures would walk past their door in bedrooms and advances. A knife was once lifted up, thrown across the kitchen by an unseen force, and the dog would bark into the corners of the house. Once they even looked up into the windows of the master bedroom and saw an early woman standing down at them. Oof, that's kind of giving me chills. Even even though the young couple hid enough and talked with the neighbors to learn what history of the house. They learned that the house has been built in the 1970s, and the early lady who had owned that house before then died at the age of 101. Wow, that she lived for a long time. The two had no doubt that this woman was a spirit trying to protect her home. To the writer decided to go up the stairs and make peace. They informed the spirit that is continued to remind the house that they were promised to keep it nice. They offered to help her cross over, but always said they were welcome to stay if her praise became more peaceful. Since the couple has been living peacefully in the home, and the old woman often makes herself known. That's actually not a bad story. That's really good, actually. I think it's interesting. That's kind of weird, though. You're gonna hear my cat now. I'm gonna have to go in 3 minutes. Maybe. Oh, hello. How are you? I'm good. Really, um, I'm in lots of pain, but I'm good. I'm really bored. Okay. Hmm. What song are you listening to? I'm listening to Melanie Martinez Classified. Yeah, it is a good song. Okay. I'm actually gonna read one more story. The Boy and the Man. Okay, I'm actually gonna read this one. The Boy and the Man. This is my last one I'm gonna read. I grew up in an order home in Florida. I had two brothers, and since I was the only girl, I got to have my own room. On the second floor, a room that was the end of ferry at the night. We lived in this house until we moved when I was 17. I don't remember anything strange happening until I was around 15 or 16. Just a normal mom asking your kids where we the glass, put a glass in a book. Some things that none of touched and sound like that probably either the man or a boy. I came home late one night from football game at the high school. It was around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. My younger brother had a friend over and they liked to play pranks on me. When I spoke my head into to say hello, I made sure I asked they wouldn't mess with me that night since I had get up early for soccer game. They both agreed to wish me good night. The way to my room was get up at the time was there was an actual man part of the room had made a TV dresser and a couch and coffee table that was used for friends staying over or when I was reading. My bed was a little alcove that used to be a small porch, so they made a bed flush with the windows that looked to be um, backyard. Backyard. I put my bags on the couch and walked over to my bed to sleep. This is a long story. It was the middle of the night when someone knocking on my window bed frame woke me up. I thought it was my brother and his friends were just going to annoy me and ran out of the room giggling. I flipped over to yell at them, but I didn't see my brother. There was a boy about the age of 12 with sandy brown hair that hung to his chin, wearing a purple hoodie, just smiling at me, like a kid who got caught doing something he haven't done. And I could just see right through him to the rest of the room. Watched as it slowly faded away completely, drifted until he was gone. I fell on the couch that right there. I slept on the couch that night with the TV going in my bed background. Background. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk today. And I moved my bed into the center of the room apartment after that. The next morning I almost talked myself out of it, thinking it was just a dream or had really been the boys. I asked them the next morning if they knocked on my bedroom door, but both were sound asleep. My mom had overheard me and said it would have been the boys too. Since that night, they started noticing more strange things, but I'm positive it was the boy. Though there was a man that could have fell at night in my room. We would hear footsteps walking down and up the stairs when all of all of us were in the kitchen stairs. The lead of the second floor and just a growl. Okay. One of the sorry, my glasses. One of the most eerie things was the smell of a cigarette smoke in the downstairs hallway. No one in our family smoked inside ever. one of the last things that happened before we moved, a always my brother walking up and see a uh, tall, dark figure standing over me while I was sleeping. To their family at the point had seen and experienced something. The boy was just a kid who wanted to known that the man was something else. None of us were sad to drive away from that house for the last time. Okay, that was kind of weird. If I was that person and I saw just a figure standing at the foot of my bed, I would be freaked out. I would be sleeping on the couch. I'd probably just sleep outside for all I care, because I'm not sleeping in this room if I see a figure on the foot of my bed. Just saying. I'm like, nah, you could have my bed, little ghost. Like, you can keep it. I don't want it. What would you guys do if you saw a figure just standing at the foot of your bed? Would you A, freak out, B, move, or C, just ignore it? Okay, so this creepy guy keeps texting. I don't even know who he is. Okay, that was weird. But thank you for coming to my life. I hope the people that, okay, you would scream if you seen it goes. Okay, well, thank you for watching this. You know what? I'm actually gonna stay for a couple more minutes, but then I have to go make this cake thing. So yeah, I'll stay for a couple more minutes. I would scream if I seen a ghost. Mm, So, yeah. What do you mean YouTube is broke? Oh. Hang on a second. Let me fix it. Okay, now try it. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix it. I don't know why it's displayed. Tell me if you see me typing or see my thing. Hold on. Wait. Tell me if you see that. Oh, it says displayed on mine too. What the heck? This is weird. Wait a minute. I see the problem. Just gonna type something random. It's not working. The chat is displayed from this live stream. Well, I didn't even. Whatever. It don't matter. Just text me on Discord. I'm a werewolf. It's being stupid. Probably because I said something like, what the heck, man? YouTube's stupid sometimes. Just text. If you have a question or something, just tell me on Discord. If there's other people watching my Discord is Lizzie the Killer, of course. But why YouTube? Why YouTube? Why I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why. It's like really weird. Might actually delete this live stream after and see. Like, I might live stream tomorrow actually. I don't know yet. Always busy on Mondays. YouTube Reels are just getting dumb. Yeah, they are getting dumb. Especially for like Halloween, you know those people that do like the cosplays and stuff with the fake blood. Well, they're starting to get really strict about that, even though it's fake blood, and it's just really annoying. Like, I hate it. It's like really annoying.
Megan!
Yes?
Mom wants you.
Okay. Hold on. I don't understand why like this is like that. But thank you for watching my live stream. But I have to go now, so thank you so much. I'm a werewolf, and whoever else was watching, I don't really know. But this guy said, John Doe, thank you for watching. You're awesome. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. It just depends. Bye.